Circuit of the Americas. It's a fun race. This one's tracks where you wish you did have a way to set the car up, though. None of the forces gave it. Yeah, it's a hard track to drive. You can't just go slamming into the corner. Yeah. So you got to really contemplate the turn coming into it. I mean, you're figuring it out right here, ain't you? You see me hit the hard brakes. I just didn't want to turn it until I got to that speed. I need to practice my. I don't know, the brakes are different on this game, man. You can let off of them in the car, turn it. Like if you brake, it pulls you hard right usually. See, I got a little too much torque right there. How to get straightened out. I'm glad I've been doing that dirt track driving. It really helped out just now.
Clear.
Just really trying to get the feel of the car. I've been practicing on this track off and on all day. I didn't want to do a full race at it because I knew I was going to get my ass handed to me. I got it on, turned up almost all the way, not quite almost all the way. I got a traction control assist on because I just wanted to spin, so I did his own custom setting. It's a champion setting with a low traction control. So I was really concentrating on steering the car to keep it on the track. It's good practice, for the other game. Last time I mentioned the competitions game, I got one of those notices demonetized. Well, I don't make money doing this anyway, asshole. So, got you. I'll do this for my 3 fan base. 3 fans. It's a good number for me, 3. I like number 3. I like that number. So, me and my 3 fans will enjoy this. I got more coffee over here. I like coffee. Coffee is good. My second favorite plant. Keeps you young. I believe coffee keeps you young. I do. That's just what I believe. Believe what I want to. America. Believe what I want to. If I want to think I was abducted by aliens and probed, I can. I can believe what I want to. That was a joke, by the way. I never have been abducted by aliens or any probed by any. That was all jokes. If I had, I'd probably keep some of that to myself. I talked about the abduction. Talked about the probing. Hell, I might talk about the probe. Depends on how much money you paid me. If you pay me enough money, I'll say anything. Hell yeah. I have no shame when it comes to words. Here we go. About to get swallowed up by a 31 car. Just can't get in this corner right. Just wants to dirt track me. So I just go ahead and get into him. I says, I'm just going to fight for this one.
Clear.
Nope. See, he brake checked me right there. He really can't see it on there, but he got coming backwards to me real fast. I got to do some basic maneuver, which is like driving a boat, kind of, sort of. It ain't just happening instantly. It's kind of, you react and respond. It's like you react in and respond. A little late here, and plus I have some experience with this track, but it's not a lot. I've had this game a good long while now. It's never really. This track is very scenic, and that's fun track. It's fun to drive. It's just, I wish I had the capabilities of setup. I don't know of any way to do no setup. I ain't got a review mirror, which I can live with that review mirror. That's not really. Use my toggle switch like behind me if it really came down to it, but.
Stay left. Clear. Got one right.
See, I knew where that car was at the whole time. I felt him. I started driving by feel.
Still there.
I have a review mirror that you have to drive by feel a lot. You feel the forces around you. Plus, you learn how to listen to the motor of the cars coming up on you. You know how much tell we're driving your car, but listen to the motor if you really listen to it real hard. Really don't make a crap out of this road course because they will just. You'll see if I keep it on here, which I'm going to go through the field some, but Chase Elliott's the reason I didn't at least get a mid-pack finish. I'll go ahead and blame it because he just comes through the corner and just bulldozes somebody. Drives like he's from Georgia, just like he's from South Atlanta. Drives like must be somewhere from South Atlanta because they don't give a shit. They just drive right through you if they got to. But hey, appreciate the accuracy of the game. I like Chase Elliott. So I'm not talking bad. I'm just saying he drives like people from Georgia. Which, if you ever drove in Atlanta rush hour, you know what I mean. They don't care. See if we get through some of the pack here. There's that 9 car. So I like Chase Elliott. That's who if I was going to be like an actual NASCAR fan, watching fan, like the fan that watches NASCAR, I would pull for Chase Elliott. That'd be my driver. It's my driver. But on the game, he's my enemy. He's my enemy.
Clear, clear.
Hendricks is my enemy. Don't like Hendricks. I don't like him.
Clear,
So
clear.
I'm gonna start returning their favors and drive through them sometimes, especially on these tracks like this where I'm gonna finish last anyways. When I see them, I'm gonna spin them. See if we get a caution out of the deal. Maybe make up some spots. Yeah, I'll drive like that if I have to. Why not?
Right.
Yeah.
Clear, clear.
So that's what we'll do. That's how we'll do that.
Stay left.
Y'all see how the little go-kart looking track on top of the hill? That's cool. If I wasn't so banged up, I'd go find me a go-kart track and have some fun, but not the shape I'm in. Ain't worth the pain. I could get off the car a little bit low right now, don't you? I could see me get up out of that and bust my head. Keep the helmet on, get out of the car and bust my head. I'm probably gonna pop a hip and fall face first to the railing. Man down. That's what it'd be. So I wished I could though. Man, it would be fun to get one on some European deals with like 60 miles an hour, whatever it is they do. I don't know what they do, but you know, I know they're pretty fast for the small arena you're racing them in. You gotta learn how to drift, you know. Just gotta get some good at drifting to really get them cars around, from what I can tell. What people do. I have been on one, but didn't really know what I was doing. You know, I didn't know about go-kart racing back in the day, so I was really trying to slow down around the corners, and so I went on my lap time to second off, you know. And later on, I saw an example of what I was supposed to be done. I was like, oh, okay. Not about to drift the corners. Kind of like you do on this game. If you get in a tight spot, you just hit first and let it drift the corner. Hope there ain't nobody next to you. I'll be honest with you, I drove scared the whole race. I was going to cram somebody. So I knew the brake checks were coming. Them brake checks were coming. And I never got one. On Champion, I ain't had a whole lot of brake checking on Champion. I've had a problem not being able to do good at race, but that's every race in the wrong spot. You need to upgrade your skill set around you. So I just take mine to the max. Whoever I race with, they race some of the, my opinion, some of the best, and they keep me feeling young. Not really. I'm actually sucking ass this year. Missed last year, the year before that. It's alright though. Guess I'm in the old class. Them old drivers, them decrepit old drivers, just getting the damn way. Still have fun though. Enjoy it. It's therapeutic.
All clear.
To hear all the insults and comments, and God, it just makes me feel like I got a heart again. It just brings a little tear to my eye. Then I thank the Lord I have feelings still. So thank you. Thank you. It's like I set myself up for a broken heart. Why? Why? It's because I'm crazy partly. That would be part of the reason. That would be some of the reason. But the rest of the reasons is I don't want to feel again. Ain't this tragic? It ain't tragic at the point of life where heartbreak just makes you feel happy again because it's reverse psychology, and it's simply because I felt again. I don't normally go through the day feeling nothing. I like people I care about. I mean, there's people in the world that some of them I care about very deeply, but I don't have it like back in the day. You used to be concerned about people, you know, call them up, worried about them. Now, I call them up, talk to them sometimes. I like to see what they got to say, but I don't sit around worrying about things much as I used to, which is good. It's less stress. I learned things will come as they may. The only thing you can do is do like I just done right there. Hang on for that ride, because life will throw some of those at you. That life will throw you some brake checks. That will happen. This is I have found to be a reality. Sure has been my race. There's been some brake checks. Been racing around some brake checking people. We got other names for them, but we are trying to keep this a Rated G show to the best of our abilities, which we fail miserably at from time to time. And I'm glad. And the reason I quit filming myself driving the car. Half the time I'd have to learn the track, because this is a total new rebuild and learn how to operate this thing. Do not agree. Well, I don't know. I got mixed emotions about it. I like the complexity of the driving. It helps me out in other leagues and levels of driving. It builds my dynamics of a driver. It will build you because it will frustrate you, and you have to drive the whole time pissed off and frustrated. There's no more pressure to a driver than to be driving with rage, because you no longer care about what the car can do, which is the most important thing. Because if the car can't perform that maneuver,
Clear, clear.
then the driver becomes useless when the car becomes a mind of its own. You got to be the mind of the car, be one with the machine. When you drive with rage, you eventually going to make a mistake. It's going to happen. You're going to get greedy. You're going to get too much gas. You're going to get too much something somewhere at the wrong time. And so this game would teach me how to drive through anger. And it's good practice because you have to like triple work everything to make it work. It's, think of it what you may. But I'll be told, I think it has helped me learn a different dynamic of driving. Yeah. It's I don't know, this track here, I knew I wasn't going to be, because I'm not a big road course person. I like road courses. I love racing at them, and some of the older school road courses I can get around okay, but this is all new to me, is Circuit of the Americas. Have been on it a few times, but never really raced that much on it. Usually end up crashing out, smashing out. But this is the first time I actually figured it out to where at least I can bring home a clean car. So I'm to the point of still getting my ass handed to me, sure, but I'm not getting my ass handed to me all twisted up, broken up car. I mean, I used to, it's that first lap, man. You get through that first parade lap, whatever that crappy parade lap. It was NASCAR on parade laps, whatever parade lap. I'd rather go back to the double pace car thing before I done a stupid parade lap. But anyways, I guess we're trying to get all sophisticated and shit. So, there we go. There we go, cussing again. Two up. And yes, my life has become to the tragedy where I sit alone and hang out with myself, talking to myself, playing games with myself. I was going to say playing with myself. That would come out all wrong, be taken all wrong. So I stopped myself. See how that worked out? See, that's pretty good, ain't it? And if you didn't hear none of that gibberish I said before, it really wasn't important anyways, because it's basically just gibberish. My futile attempt at comedy, sir.
Clear, clear.
I consider myself in lines with the Stuart Hall's car, the theme I'm after, so. Which they also don't realize that. I have no way to communicate that to them, because no way to. Maybe I can go, it's Jack Roush stickers you have to get. So you ain't got no Stuart Hall's contingency sticker options, I don't think. I don't know if you're going to buy them or not. I wish there was a way you could buy contingency of a team you prefer, like all the teams available in the career part. Buy contingency of all them teams, that way you can stay alliance with the team on a regular race. And that way them cars won't, maybe help you out some. And that the last 3 races, I need all the other. So I got a domination race pretty much where I ended up wrecking on the last lap. It's Auto Club. Then after Auto Club was Phoenix, which Phoenix I ended up crashing out. DNF, done with it. I like Phoenix. Phoenix is fun in this game if you get the car to run right.
Clear, clear, clear.
Then what was that? Atlanta. Atlanta, loved it. Wide open all the way around. Rhythm track, my type of track, Ended up crashing out of that. No, Phoenix I did finish. I forgot how it happened. I don't know. Anyways, this is finished with a clean car. Didn't crash it, but as you can see, just faded away to the back. Finished in the back. Go ahead and tell you it was not my race. Get on the old Google here, because I do not currently watch NASCAR racing on a regular basis. We'll catch me some highlights from time to time, but
Got one right. All clear. All clear. left. All clear. Stay right. Clear, clear, clear.
Go back through the field.
Got one right. All clear.
Richmond will be track after this.
Got one right. Got one right. Clear, clear. Clear, clear. Got one right. Clear, clear. Got one right.
I just drove it way too hard too. Looks like they pretty chill.
Got one left. Clear all around. Car right. Clear, clear.
Another one of those damn Hendrix cars that I don't like seeing on the track. Just chop. He'll just chop.
Got one right.
It's alright, Richmond's next week. In Richmond, I might be able to hopefully pull something out of the
Clear
hat.
all around. Got one right.
You already know the first car for Darlington is going to be the Bush car. The first Darlington is doing custom throwback at those Darlington, throwback-ish. So the first one's going to be the old Bush car, yeah. It's going to be at Darlington for sure. It takes a little bit down the road, but...
Got one right.
Now, I only done 25% no stage race, 17 laps in this, so... I mean, it's just a fuel run. Fuel run race.
All clear.
Because I knew it was ultimate out here. I think it's where he just screws it all up for me.
Got one right.
I was trying to get around this 22 car. I was trying to make some passes.
Clear,
Reclaim some spots. Like, oh, no, maybe it's me hit him. Man, there we go. That was my fault.
Clear all around.
So, yeah, in the race, like he came up on me. It came up on him. All right, never mind. It's all me, done it to myself. That's why we do the overhead view. See what's up.
Got one left. Clear, clear. Car right, car right. All clear.
Our car's leading the race. Way out front.
Stay right. All clear. Stay left. All clear.
Didn't mean to sneeze. Ugh. Got me all of a sudden. The spirit's got me. Sorry about that. The spirit got me. Should be getting close to being over with soon. Tracker's a leader. All by himself. dominating the race.
Got one right. Clear all around. Got one right. Clear, clear.
This car by this time is running like shit. Of course, probably with my driving style accident, I don't have a whole lot of experience with this track, so just logging laps to try to learn something. I think my brakes are rubbing. Here's the last place car. I should have stayed out another lap and pitted a lap after I did and just took fuel, but I came up to the fuel after I made that first pass. The cars went in the pits, so by the time I get out there, I'll be far enough ahead of them I could pit, take just fuel. Now, it didn't work out that way. I ended up getting a fucking course cutting penalty, and that knocked me down a lap, and it was just a disaster. I actually would have had a halfway decent, like top 30s. I wasn't one decent. I would have been in the top 30s, but that penalty and screwed off pit stop and everything else, yeah, came out 40th lap down.
Clear all around.
So I wound up finishing last. That's because I went a lap down by a course penalty. Someday you will learn how to speak.
Got one left.
I swear to God, you will learn how to speak.
Clear, clear.
Yeah, it's come a few laps. It's almost over. It's like be over. It's like it was like a lap left. Matter of fact, after I came out of the pits, like the race lived within that lap. I ran out of fuel. I could have made it. I should have just stuck with it, but I didn't know. I mean, I figured I didn't really pay attention to what lap it was. It was about 9 laps. I was in the zone. Well, next one's going to be Richmond. I might be able to do a little something at Richmond. I like Richmond on this game. It's pretty fun. You can make that B fairly easy. Hood, what's on the hood, you can make that with the shapes. That'd be fairly easy to make. So actual finish wise, I would have been in at least the top 25, top 30. But because I'd done a course penalty, that knocked me down a lap. Because you don't count that lap. And I tried to pit, see if I could trick it. Nope. I just made it worse, which I had to pit anyways. Well, and I didn't have to. I probably could have made another lap or two, but I didn't. 3 bad races in a row. It's killing the points. I consider myself about 15th now. On my little points average here, which is roughly, crudely did. I'm just letting you know it's not accurate, I'm sure. Trying to be as brutal as possible. I come back and I do 2 top 5s or something. I send myself back in the top 10. If I win one, whatever. But so tomorrow's gonna be Richmond. I'm going to put the gold embellishments on the bush car soon. I might just redo the bush itself. I might just redo it. Just redo it one time. Or just put the gold. I don't know. I got to figure it out. I might just redo it. And I don't know. I have to go back and... I saw the actual way it's supposed to be done today, so I have to go back and check it. I'll get a picture of this time, do it how it's actually supposed to be done. I kind of just threw that out of memory. It was wrong. I mean, it was alright, no big deal, but it still look old school. But I saw it today, the old school bush, how it actually looks, and yeah, I could do it. I mean, it's to be done. You can do the bush cars. The only thing to be hard on this game is try and do the mountains, the mountains they've used in recent years. I've done something similar to it on the older game where you had more options, more shapes, but I like to see it on this, and I'm gonna try to pull it off. So I'm gonna play with it, see if it can be done. Probably right now it's only like 1,200 spaces. You might be able to do it. I don't know. You have to do it actually on the car. That'd be tough. And mirror it. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I'll play with it. See if I can get one done, something like it. I never really looked at it, see if you can do it yet or not. I know you could do the probably for the most part do the bush emblem itself. I think I got enough shapes to make it come to be.
Got one right.
There you have it. That was it. It was only 17 laps. You see, I finished the lap down, 2 laps down because of the pit and the course penalty, and probably 2 course penalties, truthfully, because it does deduct a lap. Turning the NASCAR rules off, you don't got that problem. I make it hard on myself. I could probably turn this game down, even have better success, but that ain't what I'm doing. Is to try to build my driving talents to the next level. So Richmond will be the next one.